Hi there. Here we are, back down the Boree in all the May glory. It's kind of like a little bit too beautiful, if you know what I mean. It's just so lovely. Forget-me-nots. Curlicues. The weather has been amazing. Every day, it's like waking up in an impressionist painting. There you go. It's really, really so lovely. Now, so there's a huge amount of May blossom around here. If you're driving, it's just like flotillas and galleons of white ships onto the horizon. They've just passed the point, like the bluebells. But what is the point? You know, they're just doing their own thing. But last week, the initial burst, it was just full of life. And the scent, it's still extremely beautiful. But the scent in the air, oh, beyond imagination. So as you see, excuse me, little cough now. As you can see, beyond of the Serengeti there, it's really so hot that there's no more high-speed guy flying along. That's it. But it's just gorgeous. Everything. It's just gorgeous. Now, look at these lovely little purples. Yeah. I mean, excuse me, the winters down here, you think, oh, it was all worth it. It was all worth it for this. Yes, this is the bounty. But they too have their beauty. And it's just lovely to see a space in its different aspects. So this is the May Queen is here with her beautiful dress of gorgeousness. That's it. Now I sort of click this forward slightly and kind of get moving a bit. Yeah, it's yeah, a little bit overwhelming how beautiful it is. I know I've often mentioned the painter David Hockney. And I mentioned before, he was painting Yorkshire, where he was originally from. Deemed quite unfashionable doing this by the art world at the time, which was kind of being led by more dark conceptual work. So off he went to the Yorkshire Wolds or something. Oh, look. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And started painting the landscape. I know I mentioned before because it was back to the two eyes seeing and all that. And I put on an amazing exhibition in the National Gallery or something, gave him like the entire space. So, but he was saying he was living there and he was just waiting for the arrival of the blossom. That was it. And he did a tremendous amount of work out, painting outdoors and then bringing back to the studio. Yeah, and he was just so happy. Look at that, now the line there, it's nearly like that oriental kind of art, Japanese. So, yeah, and he's 90 something now, living in Brittany, painting the joy and the beauty. The joy and the beauty, the joy and the beauty. I think he was at a point. No high speed today, Fionn. You're on your low setting, is it? I think the position he was in his career in the art world, you know, he could have really carried on and blah, 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 and all that kind of thing. But it was wonderful that he started painting just the beauty of the nature and bringing back the returning to the landscape painting tradition, which had become very unfashionable, and the whole idea of how two eyes see something. There we go. Anyway, he did actually a painting called, I think, The Tunnel, and it actually looks really like this. So there's a nice YouTube channel called Caligula Films, and bit of a run there, Fionn. A couple of outtakes from a film that he allowed to be made of him actually doing it. So yeah, worth checking out. So there we are. Yeah, the homage. The return to the homage of the natural beauty and none of this fashion nonsense or whatever the hell it was, what it is. Anyway, there we are. And the homage to David Hockney for doing that. I think he had a badge made because he was giving out the bossiness, people telling other people what to do, and end bossiness now. Yeah, there we are. sandals, not the clevers that move. So, the bossiness now. Oh, there's the birds warning that they're coming. Yes. And there's another lovely channel. Well, there's loads of lovely channels if you find them. I recently came across a Siberian nature channel. That's really nice. It's so nice to be able to look at Siberia. Another one in Norway. Another one somewhere in Eastern Europe. And you go, oh look, how beautiful. This channel, it's not completely the same. Channels, they have a few channels. But they put one out recently. You can find on YouTube, Richard Vobes. And really was just talking about keeping it a high vibration. As I've always said, there's always stuff going on. Oh look, so that's the grey willow. Oops. The grey willow catechins. Look at them. A bed of soft, fuzzy willow seeds. Yeah. Fionn, hello, get down off the bloody wall there. It's a bridge. Oxide daisies, the dog daisies. Oh, I do love them. My stomach rumbling, I haven't had breakfast. This May tree here. Look at it. I'm going to just the personification of the beauty of nature in all her glory, the May Queen. You know, connecting us and reminding us of the connection with the land and our ancestors here. All those who came before us. A line. How many May trees did they see? Our ancestors. Look. Now, turn over. Yeah. All the pollen caught there. That's gorgeous. I mentioned before I did see an otter here once. The length of it, I thought it was an anaconda. Not that I've ever seen an anaconda. Beautiful moment. Sometimes these beautiful moments do appear. They're very special. See. So keeping it high vibration. And yes, he had mentioned in his video he had a challenge within a family member. So and you can have a tremendous challenge. Just try and keep the vibes high. So I was also talking to another friend because there was a challenge. I think it's a very difficult time for many people with so many people passing away. So and that's just something that has to be gone through. and moved along with. But so I was chatting to someone. It's so very beautiful at the moment, and I was thinking perhaps to match that beauty. So if you're surrounded by exquisite beauty, which is going on here at the moment, the air, the perfume in the air, to match the beauty, the gift of the beauty that's around, the beautiful weather, the scent, everything to look at, and to match that, and therefore be part of it. Because otherwise, it's like a gift, and you're ignoring the gift, and you're not regarding and respecting the gift of the year, the gift of the season, and being part of that. So there we are. The gift of connecting in with the beauty and being part of that paradigm. There we go. Enough. Oops. Oh, look, the dragonflies are out. Oh, they are so lovely. Now, it won't be super long today. That's quite nettly down there, and I'm in sandals, and I think that's for another day. Just a quick trot before breakfast in all this glory. Blow you away, really. And I have gone to a few places, the lakes or whatever, and with Fionn in this time of year, and I have gone like early during the week, which technically should be quiet times because it's not the summer holidays here yet, but there are a lot of people out picnicking and families, and Fionn, unfortunately, running around the place, and people who may culturally be very uncomfortable with dogs, so that's that out for the moment. There you go. But in the winter and autumn, early spring, when there's no one around, that's our little zone. So I'm afraid plain little video is not plain because it's just so gorgeous. Now look at those gorgeous, look at them, scudding clouds. As an artist friend said, because the skylines here with the clouds are just crazy beautiful, really astonishing. And they said, if you painted those in a painting, people wouldn't believe you. They just go, oh yeah, very over the top or something or whatever. Now look, the horsetail, I think, is coming out. What's that? All this bounty, beauty, and fecundity. There he is, trying to cool down in the little dried up stream there. Oh, what lovely butterflies are out. Birds are singing, the sun is shining, wildflowers. The last of the dandelions in their clock formation now of departure. And the rotation of all the different wildflowers that come out, the dandelions were just gorgeous. And now it's over to the buttercups. So there we are. It's all very beautiful. That's just it. And, to kind of ignores is to, I don't know, ignore life really, isn't it? The gift, the beauty, the bounty. Anyway, back at the bridge. And I'm gonna head back now, and as ever, have a savage breakfast. Look at this. Yeah, that whole vista behind was just, you know, looked like snow-clad trees. But whatever time we're in is the right time. There we are. So listen, wherever you are, I hope things are going really well. And if they're not, I hope they're moving steadily and beautifully and gently towards being everything that you would like them to be. We will catch you again. You look after yourselves or yourself. Take care. So long. Bye.